See what this person said about this issue. What do you think? What do you think? Just listen to what he said about this issue and tell me what you think in the comment section.
I've been talking about culture and our behavioral patterns, language, and the way we do things that has led us to where we are, that has kept us where we are. Actually, I saw this video, and this one smelt it conveniently. Listen to this young man.
You cannot believe in jungle justice and simultaneously complain that the government treats you like an animal. Stay with me. A few days ago, a 25-year-old graduate of the University of Jos, Ibrahim Mbaya, was accused of stealing an iPhone. He wasn't taken to the police, he wasn't given an opportunity to defend himself, he wasn't presumed innocent. Instead, a crowd decided that accusation was enough and tortured him for hours only to find out that he was innocent after he had died in hospital. See, now the truth is, whether he stole the phone or not is beside the point. Because this isn't about if criminals should go scot-free. The question is, who gets to decide guilt? Because the answer to that question is the difference between a civilized society and a jungle. In a civilized society, justice belongs to institutions. In a jungle, justice belongs to the loudest person in the crowd. What's even more disturbing is that this is no longer shocking. Every week, another video surfaces. Someone is being tied up, someone is being beaten, someone being forced to dance, and people are laughing, they are recording, they are cheering, they are clapping for this nonsense. We've turned public humiliation into entertainment. And then in the same breath, we complain that the police abuse power, that innocent people are arrested, that government ignores due process. Can you see the contradiction? You cannot demand civilization from your government while celebrating barbarism in your streets. It's the same principle, power without accountability. And I think this reveals something much deeper. You see, one of the consequences of poverty, of our poverty, isn't just empty pockets. It's broken people with empty consciences. Years of dysfunction has conditioned us to stop seeing each other as human beings. We now derive entertainment from another person's humiliation. We beat them, we force them to dance, we laugh, we record it, we upload it, and we call it justice. Because if we cannot control people with wealth, we will control them in our lack. Look, a society, any society, that finds joy in dehumanizing people should not be surprised when its own government begins to dehumanize it. Because governments do not exist in a vacuum. They are in many ways a reflection of the values of the people they govern. And even if you survive the government, once accusation becomes enough to justify violence, none of us are safe. Because tomorrow, this accusation could be against you, could be against your brother, your sister, someone you care about. Justice is not only tested in the protection of the innocent, it is also tested when the accused is unpopular. And how the people
Upload your products and services on findamnow.com. Download the app on Google Play Store or App Store, or go to findamnow.com. Upload your goods and services, your products, so that you'll be selling. Also, anything that you want, go and search for it in findamnow.com.
All right, so in the trending matter of the Okoyes, as you all know, Peter of Psquare came out recently with a lot of bombshells, dropping receipts, talking about how his brothers connived together, used him, defrauded him, took advantage of him, and currently, I think he's currently at part 8B. Now, somehow I've been caught into the web of all of this, especially on Twitter, because as you can see, a lot of people are insulting me and dragging me on Twitter because I had previously spoken about Cynthia Morgan and Jude. But in my video, I was in defense for Jude. Yeah, I defended Jude 100%, right? So because of that reason, a lot of people are insulting me on Twitter, and they even went further to say I have been paid, right? But then again, there's a story behind everything, yeah? And I'm going to share you guys a story. First things first, you see, everything Peter I've shared on Instagram these past few days, everything from part 1 to part 8, everything I know about all. Everything from part 1 to part 8. In short, even the one he will possibly tell you tomorrow, I know about everything. And do you know how I found out about all of this? Do you know how I know about it? Do you know who told me about everything that Peter is putting out there today? Peter. Peter himself told me everything. As a matter of fact, there are some that he has not even said yet. So I'm in the know of everything. Do you know when Peter shared all of this with me? Over a year ago, in 2025. Over 1 year ago, that I have the knowledge of everything he has posted. It's a very juicy topic. I would have come out to say some things, but there's a reason why. Since then, I'll tell you. So, 2025, over a year ago, Peter invited me to his hotel room in Sheraton, and I went there with Coco P and CPAC. Peter was with his guys, but some of them were waiting outside. Myself, Coco P, CPAC, and Peter were inside his room in Sheraton.
Download Find Am now so that you can upload your products and services, so that people go they buy from you steady. Findamnow.com. Go there now, upload your products and services.
My Rivers people, how are you? I'm going to be in Rivers in September. I'm going to be in Port Harcourt for the launching of our new group in Port Harcourt. The group is Star Group. Star Group, what does STAR stands for? Standing Together Against Rigging. That means we're going to have armies of men, 10 per polling unit in River State. 10 men, 10 obedient, 10 strong men standing gidigba together against rigging in River State. We want to prove to the world that the power of the people is more than the power of the bullies in government. We want to prove to them, Emi Lokan, àwọn Lokan, that the power of we, the people, is greater and bigger than the power of those tyrants in power, those bullies in power. We have to stand together to let them know. So by the time we have 10 men per polling unit, we want to see how they will write results in River State. So the launching of Star is, you don't want to miss it. We are going to make history. We are going to change the narrative that rigging is so easy. No, we are not going to fall for what happened to us in 2023. Are you ready, Rivers? So September, I'm in Port Harcourt, and I'm sure you will love it. Standing together against rigging. Star.
Download Find Am now and upload your products and your services so that people can easily see them and buy from you. Also, anything that you're looking for, go to findamnow.com. You will see it there. Download the App Store, the app from App Store and Google Play Store.
Very dark man lied to the public, and it is imperative that we set the record straight on an issue that is ongoing before a competent court of jurisdiction. At least the rule of law should be respected. And, let me take you back to this murder case.
Mr. Ijele,
in 2020.
Just because of the sake of time, you said he lied to the public. Please be specific on what the lies were.
Yeah. Okay, let me be specific. Now, the lies is this. Number one, in this case, the murder of these two people happened in 2023 and 2024, respectively. The same party that he is talking about sat on that investigation for almost 3 years until the family, the old man of 85 and his family gathered together through Rotimi Chamber, wrote a petition to Inspector General of Police January 7th, alleging specifically with the name of Fabo, Bariga, Ahmed Anko mentioned as the prince.
All right, so in this whole 5 minutes video, this man was not able to say where I lied. He was just talking left, right, and center. You know what? Mr. Ijele, I want us to go back on Arise and let's have a debate, you and I. I'll bring my evidence. I'll bring all the facts of the case, right? You will come with your evidence to come and counter me. Let's do a national debate, right? Everybody's going to watch us on national TV. I'm waiting for you. We'll go back to that same Arise. We'll be asked questions and you will point out where Very Dark Man lied. You point it out. I dare you to accept it. I'll be waiting. I'll reach out to Arise Television and ask for a debate. So I hope Arise will be able to reach out to you because I don't know you. So they should reach out to you. You would come and I'll bring the facts. So if you say VDM lied, let the whole Nigerians, we'll put a date, we'll put a time. The whole Nigerians, every Nigerian will watch this case. Like I said, Arefa Korede, Babajide Akinloye. First of all, Babajide Akinloye is the suspect for the unaliving of Ademola Akinloye. 100%, right? Then Arefa Korede was interrogating his suspect, a murder suspect, and he led the suspect on by telling the suspect to mention Ahmed's name against the initial statement and the video confession.
Download Find Am now from Google and App Store and upload your products and services so that people will be buying from you sharp. people will see your services. And anything that you want to buy around your area, go to findamnow.com and search for it.